Ladies and gentlemen, The Commitment.
Who knew the Irish had soul? I am the Wiz. Alright everybody, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this review, please leave a like on this video. And if you want to watch more, please subscribe. I do 3 reviews a week on this channel. Alright everyone, today I am reviewing the 1991 comedy The Commitments, directed by Alan Parker. This week, I made a concerted effort to watch movies that are set in Ireland or about Irish people. I remember picking the movies a few months ago and becoming surprised which films kept coming up when it came to films set in Ireland. Recent films like Banshees of Inisherin and Belfast came up quite a bit, as did classics like Odd Man Out and The Quiet Man. But the film that kept coming up consistently as a great film set in Ireland was the plucky independent film The Commitments. After completing the film, it's easy to see why. The Commitments is a charming, funny film that really doesn't get made this way anymore. The film is about Jimmy Rabideau, who's played by Robert Arkins, who is an unemployed Dublin kid who decides to manage a band. And not just any band, a soul band made up of working-class Irish people. The Commitments is a film that isn't really worried about the how or the why. It's fine with answers of why not and just because. And you know what? This is perfectly fine if the movie is charming enough to stand on its own without it. And for the most part, The Commitments does just that. The film relies on 2 things to enjoy the film. You like the music performances, and you like the characters. The music feels like the most effortless parts. Principal actors in the movie are performing covers of bands from the Four Tops, Al Green, Stevie Wonder, and Aretha Franklin, among others. The music performances are actually the highlights of the film. Specifically, Andrew Strong and Angeline Ball. Ball only gets so much time to show her vocal range, but Strong puts up energetic musical performances in nearly every musical act he's in. As for the characters themselves, well, they aren't exactly deep, but they are likable. The film makes it readily apparent that these are all working-class Irish people. Their houses aren't glamorous, they largely perform in dive bars, and when they aren't performing, you see them in poor, run-down areas. And to be honest, that's really all the depth the characters have in this film. The rest essentially comes down to the checklist of most stories about bands that form then fizzle out. The womanizing member of the band, the arrogant, cocky lead singer, the person in the band that wants to spread his wings, the manager who tries to keep everyone focused and together. But what's key with these characters is that none of them are annoying or grating. All of them are essentially likable and enjoyable. It's just that none of them are really all that memorable or interesting. And for an ensemble movie, it's kind of disappointing to get to know these group of characters for 2 hours and not really have any attachment to any character. The Commitments feels like a good time from a bygone era. It doesn't really feel like there are movies made nowadays where it doesn't try to justify what it is and why things are happening. It just does so with fun and charm. I think the best way to think of this film is this is That Thing You Do with a lot more cursing, understandable Irish accents, and a much more diverse palette of songs to listen to, which honestly makes it better than That Thing You Do, but just by a little bit. Alright everybody, before I get into my score, let's go into what other people thought about this film. Letterboxd users has it at a 3.8 out of 5. Rotten Tomatoes has this at a score of 90%, and this was nominated for 1 Oscar, and that was Best Film Editing. I'm giving this 3 stars out of 5. I think this was a fun film. It was enjoyable, but like I said, there really isn't much memorable about the film. I like the music performances more than I like anything involving the story, to be completely honest. But the characters are likable enough, they're just not that memorable to me. So, 3 stars out of 5 for The Commitments. I saw this on Sling TV, so if you want to check that out there, you can over at Sling. Alright everybody, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the review. See you guys next time.
I'm tired of the road. My mammy isn't very well.
Why would you want to join us?
The Lord sent me. The Lord blows my trumpet.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like it. If you didn't, please subscribe. And if you have questions or comments, go ahead and leave a comment whether you liked it or not. It just helps, you know. If you want my written reviews, you can go onto my Letterboxd at IamThatWiz, or you can go to my website at IamTheWiz.com. Thank you very much again for watching. See you next time.